Hey, hey, hey. It's never a show without any tech difficulties. That is for sure. Thank you for everybody that was waiting for me to tune in. Sorry, we had some issue with Gmail, working out some sound issues too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, it is Friday. I know you guys don't really see me on Fridays, see me on Thursdays. So if you don't know, I am one of the hosts of the TV podcast. And hey, TV podcast on Thursdays where we spill the tea on anything and everything. And this is a spinoff on me, myself, and I called On Call with China Doll. So thank you for tuning in. Super excited. This is the first episode, and I know we have some tech issues. I apologize. We're a little late. Working out some sound issues too. So just bear with me. But I do have a guest today, and I'm just going to give a rundown of what On Call with China Doll is. So if you're part of the TV family, that's where we talk about every single thing, right? There's nothing that goes unturned. It's an open platform. So if you're not following on TV, go follow TV on YouTube, subscribe, hit your notifications. We're on Thursdays from 8:30 to about 10:30. And also our Instagram, all our social medias are under TV. China Doll is my Instagram as well as my TikTok. So if you want to follow me, you can follow me there at China_doll_27. And you are going to get a insight into my life on a more personal level, as well as me giving advice on people sending in confessions. I'll be doing a segment on shooting your shot, right? On like if you're part of the dating world and know how trash it is. I'm going to be reading through DMs that I get on a daily basis that I don't ever even respond to, but I think it's pretty funny. And so we can rate them. And then I'll also have some guests come on, share their personal story about their life, and get to know you guys on a more personal level. So put questions in the chat, share the live, and let's get started. Well, hi. So I do have my first guest on. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hey, what's going on? Joey Bags from recovery.
You're
from
muted. Yeah.
I'm muted. Hold on.
Sound settings. Oh, thanks, Jessica.
Is it working?
Might be double muted, maybe.
Is it working?
Check on the bottom. There's like a mic button and a camera button.
I hit the mic button.
Nothing yet.
Can you hear me? You can hear me?
Not yet. I can read lips though, so I don't know how long I can do that.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
You hear him? I don't know why I don't hear him. That's weird.
Mine's working. Everybody can hear me, right? Everybody can hear me?
Say something else.
Something else.
You can hear him. You can hear him. Hi, hey Crystal. Hey Nancy.
Something else.
Hey Prospect King. Okay. I have to figure out why I don't hear you.
That's weird.
Try now.
Try now.
Oh, I hear you a little bit. Hold on.
Oh, see, I think you figured it. Figured it out.
Guys, you've come to like a Verizon commercial. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you a little bit in my ears. I'm trying to figure out what button is it.
Mic check.
Okay, wait, more.
Mic check.
Oh, okay, there it is. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you good.
Perfect.
Yay!
Okay. There we go. Hi. All right. Well, since I didn't hear you, let's do a reintroduction again.
All right. I'm at China. I'm Joey Bags of Recovery from TikTok. I met China on there, and actually, she was one of the first five followers I had, and here we are. She invited me to do this podcast with her, and I'm very excited to do it. I'm looking forward to it. Looking to have some fun. So here I am.
What was I really one of the first 5?
Yeah, you was the first 5. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You caught my attention with your first of all your tag name, your handle, right? Joey Bags of Recovery, And then you caught my attention with your videos on like just giving positivity. And I was like, oh, this is interesting because
Yeah,
the internet is not full of positivity.
yeah,
So,
right.
um, so I wanted to know more about you. Tell us more about
Um,
Joey Bags.
Joey Bags, man. I mean, from I was born in 1981 in Rochester, New York, and I lived in poverty, and things wasn't always the right going the right way my way, and I grew up around drugs, alcohol, drugs, gang banging, and jail institutions, and sum it all up, man. That's just where I came to the conclusion. I always thought I never had an addiction until a
Mm,
couple years ago, and I always thought I was one of those people that I could. I drink. I only drink and do drugs on Friday and Saturday, and I
mhm,
wasn't an addict. But it's a couple years ago when it really hit me, hit me, and anxiety hit me, and I was stressed. It was the fact that I was an addict, and I'm a firm believer in God, and I believe God put me in certain situations to grow and learn from. And as of like 6 or 7 months, almost 7 months ago, I woke up and God had answered my prayers, and he told me that my calling was to give back to those that are still sick and suffering. And I was sitting there like wondering what am I going to do? How am I going to come up with a name? And Joey Bags of Recovery came up to me because when you hear about recovery, the first thing you think about is drugs and alcohol. In reality, people are suffering, recovering from everything:
yeah,
rape, molestation,
yeah.
war, whatever it is. It's a whole bunch. It comes in a whole bunch of forms, and so that's why I said I wasn't just recovering from drugs and alcohol. I was coming from a whole bunch of shit. And here I am today, grateful. I got almost 7 months clean, sober,
Seven
stress,
months
stress,
clean.
stress free, stress,
That's
stress free,
amazing.
depressed free, and I'm just trying to give it back, man, because I know when I was alone out there, not saying my family wasn't there for me, man. They were showing me hard tough love, man. But
Yeah.
I had to really find myself again, and I know that I know I got a bigger platform to give back out and get to people, and here I am trying to do the same thing I did for myself for other people. I know that the world has lost a lot of love, and there's no love in the world no more. So if I could just show one person a month, one person a day that I really do love them and care for them, and save their life. That's just where I'm at right now.
Amen to that. Well, do you
Yeah.
mind if I ask you, some personal questions more into
Ask me. You can now. You can, this is what this
perfect.
platform is about. Let's do it.
All right. So, when did you first started using drugs?
I started using drugs 1992. I was with my cousin Tuti,
Mhm.
and we was playing a game, and he said he want a base, and I'm like, what is a base? And it was cocaine. You know what I mean? So that was the first time. I was 12 years old.
First drug?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. First time. First
You
my
wasn't
cut my cut.
nervous?
Huh?
You wasn't nervous?
No, I was nervous because back in the day in '92, like that was like a Puerto Rican thing, like a rich man candy. Like all Puerto Ricans did it. It was like he was Puerto Rican, he was doing a couple pases. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
well, how
So,
old were you? I could do
huh?
math, but I can't do math right now. How
I
old
was
were
12. I was 12. I was 12 years old.
you? Wow.
Yeah, I was 12. Yeah, I was 12 years old. But but even then, like I said, man, up until a couple years ago, I didn't think I was an addict. So until everything hit me at once, and I believed that I was uncontrollable. I lost everything to the drugs and alcohol and to the street. So
So, like being 12 years old, were you more on your own? Like, how was your parents?
yeah, yeah. No, my mom was there. My mom was there, but it was just me. Like I was more involved into the hood life until it was like either get down with what's going on, or be the punk and get punked and be bullied. So and I wasn't trying to be that person to be bullied. So I got down.
Where
That's
would you
what I
grow up
did.
at?
I grew up in Rochester, New York. Rochester, New York. Yeah.
Back then must have been crazy. Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was crazy. It was real crazy because I mean, I did things I was scared to do. I was scared. You know what I mean? I was scared to rob somebody. I was scared to go do. I was scared to fight, but I felt like I had to do it to prove something, to be part of what was going on. So,
In that
like, I
street.
can't. I can't say I can never. It was not one time I was never scared because it was every time I did something I was always scared and nervous. But I
Yeah.
just did it because everybody else was doing it. It was the thing to do.
No, I can definitely agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So were your parents into using too or no?
No, no, no. My mom never. She never smoked, drink, did smoke. She never even drove a car. She never even had a driver's license.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And what about you?
My dad, my no, my dad wasn't there. My dad wasn't there at all.
Okay.
But it's so car. I'm at the park. Some beep in.
You're good, no worries.
All right, all right. This guy,
Okay.
Jesus,
Jessica's asking, what woke you up?
what woke me up.
Hmm.
What woke me up was I know I prayed. I was just I was asking God every single day like what am I supposed to do? Like what am I gonna do? When is this gonna go away? And
Hmm.
I woke up one morning and like I try to tell you, like I tell people every day, like you don't need to read the Bible and understand the book word for word. Like I don't hardly read the book, but I have faith. I have faith in God, and I know I know my higher power is.
Yeah.
And that morning I woke up, everything was gone, and I knew right then and there what my calling was and what I had to do from there on out. Like I can't explain it too much, but I knew I had an issue. I knew I had a
Mhm.
problem, but I didn't know how to handle it. And I knew through prayer that it would eventually be handled, and it did. I woke up and everything was gone. Everything.
So how did this affect like relationships growing up because you started so young?
Yeah. Affected by me cheating, never wanted to come home. Affected my jobs. Affected me going to work late, making excuses to leave work to go party, to go drink, and it affected my family, my kids, broken promises. I would make a promise with my kids, and then that Friday come, I go have a couple beers, and I didn't make that appointment to go see my kids and stuff. So, and that's what it affected a lot of things.
Mm.
And even then, I didn't think I had a problem. I just thought I had a 1 day problem.
Oh, one.
If I
Oh,
if I could just go the following week without drinking, it wouldn't be a problem.
a 1 day problem. That's a
Yeah,
powerful statement because a lot of people don't realize that when you're in that lifestyle, you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna get high today. I'm gonna just drink today. I'm fine tomorrow. But to think that
yeah,
it's a pattern, right?
yeah.
So, in any relationships that you have, did you have anyone try to help you get better?
No one really tried. And if they did, I didn't hear them. It wasn't up to them for me to get better. Like, cause like I said, I didn't think I had a problem.
So, like, let's say like, in your relationships, right, with girlfriends, they never brought it to your attention, like, hey, you doing this too much or you're out too much.
That would cause problems. It would cause problems because they would assume that I was cheating, and I was. You know what I mean? I was out there doing things that I wasn't supposed to do, being a scumbag, being an asshole, doing everything you and a person could do under the influence. Because at the end, I mean, me as a person,
Hmm.
I love people, I love everybody, but under the influence of drugs and alcohol, it's my alternative, and it just you just do things and
That's
say
your
do
alter
things you
ego.
want. Yeah, you know what I mean. So
Do you have a name for your alter ego?
nah, I don't have nothing. I don't even want to talk to that person anymore. That person's out of my life.
Good. You shouldn't be talking to that person anymore.
Yeah, he's in the bags of recovery. He's in that bag and he's coming out.
If you guys have any questions for Joey, drop them in the chat. He's more than willing to answer them. I love that you took this time. I really appreciate you coming on, for sharing your story and,
Yeah.
um, me getting to know you on a more personal level. And I resonated with you more because I've been in the drug lifestyle. So I come from parents that are addicts, and I was born under, my mom's still under the influence, and being in. I'm just gonna give you guys a brief synopsis because I'm gonna break down my life on here. But being in foster care, and then like I grew up in good neighborhoods, but like you said, right, when you're around a certain amount of people, like certain crowd, you tend to like follow that crowd, right? You're just like, oh, like I'm gonna just do this too, right? And fell into that whole smoking weed, drinking, getting high for a while, like, and put school on the back burner. Not that I ever like failed out, because for me, I always had this thing like I still gotta pass some way somehow. Um, but I prioritize drugs for sure for a long time, right? And it's a vice to like block out everything else. So my question to you would be like, I know you started as like, oh, following the trend. But then when it comes to, did it come to a point where you were under the influence to not feel certain things in your life?
Yeah, exactly. Like this past, just real quick, I want Jessica just asked. My TikTok is Joey Bags of Recovery. Joey Bags of Recovery. My platform is to reach out to the still sick and suffering people and let them know that even though they're out there sick and suffering, I still care. Everybody on my platform still care about them. To reach out to us and we'll give them some help, and then we love them.
Absolutely.
Basically. Um, Back to your question. Just recently I was doing drugs and I was drinking because I couldn't stand the depression. Like I used to make fun of people. That's what I said on my platform. Don't ever make fun of that person that's lower than you. Because I used to always make fun of people like, oh, I'm depressed. Oh, I'm like, there's no way in hell you can be that depressed.
Did you
There's no
think
way in hell.
well, you're just saying it to say it? Because I do hear people say that, like they don't believe it's real.
Yeah, and then it hit me. Depression hit me. It hit me hard. I when I wake up in the morning, I didn't want to live. I didn't want to think. I would automatically think about not being around my family, or I see my family on Facebook having cookouts, and or thinking about the promises I just made, and it would hurt me. It would hurt me. So I would have to go do some drugs, or I have to drink because that would immediately take that thought out my head. Because I contemplated suicide. I would contemplate suicide from the depression. It would hit me so hard. So people out there that's listening, man, about depression is real, and it will kill you. It will
Yeah.
definitely kill you. And
Well, I'm glad that you
yeah.
didn't follow up with those thoughts
Oh
because
no. Yeah.
that's definitely not thoughts of you, right? And
Yeah.
you're here to share your story and definitely help a lot of people. You probably don't even know how many people you actually help, because some people just stay quiet, but when they hear you and when you're giving your positive messages on TikTok, you could change somebody's day. Be
Yeah,
like,
and that's
yeah,
and
so
that's what and that's my whole platform is. Like that's why I even though if I'm sick or I just don't want to do it, like let me go back a little bit. Let me go back a little bit. My brother a month ago, he called me and was like, Joey, I got an he said, why don't you open up some social media or something, man? He said, people love you. He said, people you're like a magnet to people, and he said, and you love helping people out, man. He said you can go on social media and help out so many people. And then And then one day I turned on TikTok and I did a video, and I was like, nah, that was whack, that was whack. So I was like, yeah. So I was like, it was whack,
you
whack.
didn't
So
delete it. You
no,
left
no,
it
no,
there.
no I left it there because I want to show the person they can go back to see my progress of working hard at, you know what I mean, working hard. So I prayed to God. I prayed that night, and I prayed, and then I went to the park where I go to go meditate and pray, and I did a video, and I was like, nah, that wasn't it. So I was like, you know what? Nah, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, God? And then I turned the video back on, and it just came out. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you at. What's going on in your life? But if you
Mhm.
need somebody to talk to, I'm gonna be here for you.
There
And
you go.
boom, it went off.
Jessica wants to know, on your platform, do you have any resources people can go to?
No, I don't right now, but to me, if they contact me, I do. I have a lot of resources, and people have reached out to me. I probably talk about 10 to 15 people a day on a one-on-one conversation on the phone.
And how's
I've had a kid that was contemplating suicide, and he called me one day and said, "Hey, I'm going to turn myself in. I appreciate you talking to me every single day. I People that reached out to me, I make sure I call them every morning, call them every night, and
hmm
and I just doing what God wants me to do, man, and just be
That's
there for people.
good. No, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah. So Crystal saying God knew he's gonna use. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Sometimes it just comes to you,
yeah, it's
and
working. It's working out so nice. Look at
which
you,
is
like
great.
that's my first podcast, and there's so many other people that's asking me to do podcasts with them, just for this purpose, and it's definitely working.
When I remember when I first messaged you about it, and you was like, "What?" And I was like, "Hey, we're just gonna come on. We're just gonna talk and just be chill and there's nothing really to it. It's
Yeah,
just more of like getting out there because now
yep,
in 2024, right? Everything's about social media. Everyone's using platforms to reach everybody else in the world, and a lot more people like work from home or do more stuff online or making an income from social media. So you are going to hit so many more people than you realize. And I know that you got to 1,000 followers really quickly, which is
yeah,
amazing. So
yeah.
kudos to that. able to do lives. I remember I was like,
Yeah,
damn, that must have changed because I'm like, you can't go live until you got 1,000 followers. And he's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's working for me. And I was like, oh, is it? So,
yeah.
and
God works in mysterious ways.
no, it does. So, how many kids do you have?
I have 5 kids, 5 grandchildren.
There.
Yeah,
How old are you again?
43 years old.
You don't even look anything close to 43, first of all.
Yeah, can
Um,
I get a clap? Can I get a clap for that?
you in good shape,
Yeah,
looking good too. That's amazing. 5 grandchildren. Wow.
yeah, 5 beautiful grandchildren. Yeah, yep.
How old's your oldest?
My oldest is 25. I'm trying to get it right because I'm bad with numbers. My oldest is watching this. I'm
Right? Just
sorry, but
looking
it's
young.
25.
Looking young. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
nice. So now are you like in the grandkids' lives? Like how's that going?
yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. I'm in my grand. Up until probably 7 months ago, like I was in nobody's life, and I make a on my platform, my video, I make it known that I didn't have nothing 7 months ago. I didn't have nothing. When I woke up, only thing I had was people that were using drugs, people that was drinking, and I hadn't even have a pot to piss in. And my whole thing is that your family's always gonna be a family, no matter what.
Yeah.
They're gonna love you regardless. They want the best, nothing but the best for you. Once you start changing and start working on yourself, they're gonna come back just automatically because they love you. They want to see you do good, and
Yeah. What
and
I've
they,
learned is
they
that I think they get frustrated because
yeah,
they're trying to fix you, right? But
yeah,
you're the only one in charge of your change.
yes. So once they start seeing you working, doing progress, the phones gonna start ringing again. They're gonna start calling you, how you doing? You know what I mean? Because it hurts them more than probably it hurts you. You know what I mean? To see their loved ones go down and probably gonna end up dying. They wake up every day wondering if you're still alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, Jessica. And it's scary for them, right? Like it's like, and
Yeah,
then you start to second guess, like, why don't they let me help him? And why would he want this lifestyle anymore? But what people don't realize is that it's a disease after a certain point. It's
yeah.
so hard to come out of that lifestyle, and it takes immense strength to do it on
It
your own.
takes prayer. It takes a lot of prayer. It takes a lot of prayer and faith.
So you did it cold turkey?
Yeah, cold turkey. I just woke up. I woke up one day and said, this is it. I gotta see. This thing about drugs, right? This thing about drugs and alcohol. It tells you that, oh, just one more. And listen, today could be the day. You could just have fun today. Just do it today. Don't worry about that. Everything will be all right. You know what I mean? Oh, just if you're sad right now, just come and use me. You'll be all right today. But then it's like you gotta like say this is it and just go put yourself in a rehab and really work on yourself. Don't go into a rehab and make reservations for when you get out to go use drugs. When you go into a rehab, you really gotta make reservations for yourself until you get out. And you gotta stay focused and stay away from the people. And it say people, places, and things. And I don't because you can go anywhere in the world and still be around the same shit.
Absolutely,
You
absolutely.
got when you get out, you gotta be around people that's going to program, that's going to work, that's going to church, that's doing community work, that's doing service. Those are people you gotta be around.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like when I had my business and I was working, I was around people that had businesses and stuff like I was around my family. Once you start losing all that, it happens automatically. Blink of an eye, you're around people that's not doing nothing with their lives again. And not saying that it's wrong, but they're in that stage, and you automatically you don't want to, but you end up being in that stage with a blink of an eye, like, oh my God, I'm here, and nowhere else to go. And you can't blame nobody. You can't blame nobody for not wanting to be around you. They're protecting what they built.
it's
They
true.
had they you know what I
They
mean.
all,
They built something that they got to secure it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? You
exactly.
can't be mad at them for that.
So Jessica says, how does he feel about being around anyone who drinks?
Like I be around people now when I don't stay around for too long because like it gives me kind of like I can see people changing. Like I can see the change. I can see from one beer to two beers, and I immediately want to get away from it immediately. My kid's mother, she drinks, and when she starts drinking, I end up leaving. I don't be around it. It's not that I even give it urge anymore. I just something I don't want to be around because I know the disease.
Yeah.
If you stay inside of a barbershop for too long, you end up getting a haircut.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I like that. It's
Yeah.
so that you're very self-aware, which is good. Um, so you don't have any cravings or thoughts or like a
Man,
second
man,
thought.
only craving I got now is taking care of my kids, waking up every morning, trying to save a life. That's the only thing I think about, man. Like and that's my calling, and it's going to happen. Like I surrounded myself around a lot of good people. I
Yeah,
surround myself with people that's doing community work. I'm surrounding myself that's helping the poor people.
yeah.
That's my whole foundation. My platform is, and this is what that's what it's going to be.
No, that's amazing. I'm so excited for you. Especially like when you're doing the daily updates and and then like now you're in the gym more and you're like, hey, I'm gonna do this for other people and I'm gonna bike a mile and
Yeah, you see what they did to me the other day? Oh my god, they made me do 10 miles. I couldn't walk today.
you
I couldn't walk. I asked the chat. I said, hey, how many miles should I do today? I said, let me get three consecutive numbers. He
yeah,
said 10, 10, 10. I said, oh no, I couldn't even walk
you're gonna
today.
have some thick ass thighs and some thick ass
Yeah,
calves.
yeah. Oh
That's
my god, it,
everyone's
it, it
so
felt
excited for you.
it felt good. It felt great though.
um do you have any questions for me?
What made you want to start doing this platform, this podcast?
Like my own separate one or my other
Yeah, yeah. Your own thing. What got you into it?
one? So on my other podcast, TV, we talk about a lot of topics. We have guests on, like I'll even have guests like with music, and I like to promote other people, right? I'm always showing love, and it was more like I would love to share more of my own personal story away from my TV family because those are that's my girls, right? Those are my family, but taking the time out because I have so many stories in my 36 years of living that I'm sure people can really relate to.
Yeah,
And not only like people can relate to me, but also it's a form of therapy. I feel like of me just like putting my business out there and be like,
yeah,
hey, look at me. This is where I've been through, but look how far I've come. No
yeah,
matter what I've been through, like I could have been a statistic, absolutely, but I didn't let myself become a statistic. Does that
yeah.
make sense? You know what
It
I mean?
makes a whole lot of sense because I'm on the same wave level.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that's what helped me more was admitting it and letting it out. Like either you're gonna be right with me or you're gonna separate yourself with me. This is who I am. This is what my life's been through,
Thank you.
and and this is what it is. And it helped me out being open about what was going on in my life, and it helped
It
me out way more.
like
Yeah,
you could go to therapy, right? You could have like a therapist on virtual, whatever, right? But what I've learned is that first of all, it's never too late to do something in your life if you want to
yeah,
do it. Two, being vulnerable helps so many people that you don't realize, even if they don't express that to you. And also, you're facing your own insecurities as well as fears, right? So, like on my TikTok, before, like if you met me a few years ago, I would never do videos. Like, no, absolutely not. You wouldn't see me like dancing or like doing voiceovers or like even my own content. Like that wasn't a thing. But I was in a really toxic relationship, and after that relationship, I was like, I really need to venture into different things. I really have to work on myself. I need to push myself to do things that I haven't done, right? And I was like, all right, well, let's just do this TikTok thing. And I hit 1,000 followers pretty quickly, and my brothers are very supportive, right? So my brother like bought me a 1K balloon, and he's like, the next step is 10K, like you got this, right? And then I just started becoming more comfortable, and then when I have people messaging me, asking me questions about like just me or like products I use or whatever advice, I'm like, wow, this actually feels good.
yeah,
Like it
yeah. It does.
feels good to talk about certain things afterwards. And then he's like, well, the next step is 10K. Like, that'll be the next balloon. And, now I'm over 8K. I'm almost there. If I was a little more consistent, I'll probably hit it. But, it's
Yeah,
release some stress for the day, right? So, um, it's, yeah, it's more of like, hey, like, guys, take time in loving yourself. Like, do things that you haven't done already. Even if you do it by yourself, that's okay. You know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah,
I had to
do it
be okay.
myself.
Like when people ask me, like, "You go to movies by yourself?" Absolutely. Yep.
Go out to eat by yourself? Absolutely.
I go out to eat. Yep. You'll
Yep.
see me go out to a restaurant I never been to, right? I'll have my headphones on. I'll have my phone. I'll pop up my phone. I'll put on the show. And here I am, like not paying attention to nobody else. I'm enjoying my food. I'm a foodie. I love food. So and I'm chilling. I'm at peace,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Jessica says she does. Look at that. Uh,
Nice.
and
That's
you need
exactly.
time. Like you need time by yourself. You need to have fun with you outside of having fun with like friends, family, things like that.
Yeah.
So I gotta dig in a little bit before I get to my end segments. Uh, yeah, hit me up. I want to try new restaurants everywhere. Yes, I'm fit. Uh, always,
Uh,
yeah.
let's go.
Even museums. I recently been to the Museum of Emotions. I went by myself. Um, I go to when
I like to go. I like. To, I like to go. I think. I like to go like to the beach, like the lake by myself, and just sit there and
late.
listen to. Yeah, lake. I like. I love water. I love water.
Oh, I thought you said like late at night. I was about to.
No, even late at night. Like at nighttime is the best. It's
Oh,
the
if you
best.
want to go late at night, that's like me being like, yeah, come take me. Got football here. Uh,
Yeah.
right. But now that we've been clean, water therapy, yes, it's amazing. For so long, what is dating life looking for you right now?
I can answer that real quick. I can answer that real fast. That probably won't happen for another few years, man. Like I'm on a mission right now, and
Okay.
this comeback is more is real personal than ever, and until I help out, until
Mhm.
I get a foundation going, and I help out more than 1,000 people. I can't unless she's on my level, that she wants to do what I want to do. I ain't got time for you. I ain't got time for her.
I
I
hear that.
don't. Like I got too much going on in my life to save somebody's life, to be out to be here for people, and beside my kids and my family. If she's not out here trying to feed people with me, trying to put something together for people to get out the streets,
Mm-hmm.
we shouldn't even be together, man. Like right now, so that's not even on my level. God won't let me. He won't let me, and I understand that, man. I get close to a girl, he's like, she's not focused right here. Focus on this one, bro, my brother, my son. Focus on this.
I hear that.
Yeah,
Not
I
wrong
don't even
with
think about
that.
that. I don't think about that.
Well, you got to be healthy for yourself. You got to love yourself first before you're able
Yeah,
to be in a healthy relationship. Because I'm sure relationships are going to look definitely different for you on your recovery. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
definitely. Yeah, yeah,
That
definitely.
incorporate things that you probably haven't before with people. Um, yeah. So I kudos to you. No, that's amazing. Look
Yeah,
at
I ain't with that.
All
That's
right.
over.
So it's come to the confession segment. This is new, guys. So what I did was put a post on people submitting their confessions. Crystal, love self first and same level relationship. Absolutely, absolutely. Uh,
Yes.
I like to do confessions. I like to know about people. I like the tea, right? That's why I started the other platform too. I need to know things that you would not be comfortable sharing, right? So I made a post on sharing your confessions. Anonymously, of course. I don't know who submitted these, so please don't ask me on the side because I have no idea. Uh, but everyone submitting their confessions, we will give our advice on which one I go through. Oh, Crystal, don't worry, I'm about to spill the tea right now. Right now. All right, let's get to it. So, first one is I once threw a party and pretended it wasn't my house. Honestly, I have questions. Whose house was this? And how big was the party? Like, did you pretend it was your house? Like a celebrity's house? I don't know. What are we thinking?
I think I think I think they broke into somebody's house that was on vacation and threw a party and then left that house messed up.
Whoever sent me the throw a party and pretended it wasn't my house, please DM me. I need to know details. As Joey is saying, did you break into this person's house? Like, we need to know.
Yeah, we need to know that. We need to know that.
Agree with it? That's funny. All right, next confession. I made prank announcements over a store's intercom.
Huh? Can you repeat that?
like in the store, and they talk over the intercom
Oh yeah, yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
and did some pranks over the intercom.
That's
What
cool
were the
though.
pranks though? Like, what did you say? We need to know, guys. If you're submitting confessions, I need them a little more detailed.
A little more detail. A little more details.
All right, let's see. I once tried to communicate with ghosts using a homemade Ouija board.
Oh man.
Um,
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
you can't mess with the dark side.
It can't. It can't. It won't go away. It won't go away for a long time.
Ouija board? Where do
Yeah.
you send? Where do they send confessions? Oh, Jessica, if you love to know, so if you follow me on my Instagram, and I post a link. So my Instagram is China_doll_27, and you can submit confessions. They are anonymous. It doesn't even show me who sent them. It just pops up into my messages. Um, and yeah, if you want to get something off your chest that you think that you'll take to the grave, you can get it off your chest.
I can't wait to go there tonight. No.
But
I got
please,
about 10 of them.
with words that's
Uh,
that's you no. Mm-mm. I couldn't do it. All right. I pretended to be a celebrity on social media.
Everybody does that.
Cat
Go on TikTok.
as a celebrity
I don't know. That's kind of hard though.
because if you're pretending to be a celebrity on social media, are you trying to get like girls or guys as a celebrity? I don't know. What do you
I don't know how you. I don't know how you pull that off though. You gotta really, really look like someone.
I mean, there's a lot of people that catfish. So,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
um,
I think that was Jessica. Jessica. I think that was Jessica.
I bet you, Jessica. Are you?
Yeah, that
Are
was
you?
you. Is that you, Jessica? I think that was Jessica that wrote that confession.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Next one. I've used fake names when ordering coffee. Honestly, I think that's pretty funny. Especially for Starbucks when they have to write your name on it, and then you go in. Nope, she said that wasn't her. Um,
I'm just joking, Jessica.
the person putting
You know,
names on coffee. Can you send me like a more juicier confession? I feel like a lot of people do that.
yeah.
All the time.
That's kind of normal.
Oh my
Come on,
god.
get to
I,
some good ones. Get to some good ones. We got 8 minutes. We got 9 minutes left.
one time I didn't shower for a week. Um, I'm still learning my soundboard because I really wanted to use the what the fuck sound. Um, a week? A week? Wow. I don't know. What are we gonna say about that, guys?
I mean, I can do a couple of days.
A couple days?
No, I'm just joking. I
I
can
would,
do it. I can do it. I mean, if I work. I used to be a truck driver, so
okay.
it used to be hard to take a shower sometimes because you be on the road and everywhere you go wasn't a shower. So
I mean,
and
okay,
yeah. So I can do a couple
okay.
of days in the truck.
I hope that whoever sent me this, I hope like you're not like sleeping with anybody with that.
That's nasty.
That's pretty gross.
That is
Uh,
gross.
okay, let's see what else I have. So I pretended to be sick to skip an important event. I feel you because I've probably done the same thing prior. Um, yeah, I know. But what kind of event and how important was this? Thank you, babe. Um,
Oh, thank you, babe.
what kind of event was this? Thanks. Thanks, guys. You'll have my background singers that you'll hear right here. So, all right, last one I got. I have a huge crush on you, and oh god. Hmm. Yeah, that'll be for another episode. So, all right, those are some basic confessions, guys. Give me some extra
I
tea.
know.
I don't see your names. I want to read some juicy ones.
It's gonna get better now. Through the weeks, by the weeks come, you're gonna get some crazy ones.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
guys. So share the live, share the page. Go follow me on my Instagram if you wanna. Go follow me on my Instagram if you want to send some confessions. If you know people that got some juicy confessions, um, follow me on Instagram and TikTok or DM me. Right, I'm not going to share your name. If I see your name, cool. I don't judge. Right, I've done a lot of crazy things in my life, and let's see how many juicy things that we can share next Friday. Um,
I
all
can't
right,
wait.
last segment. So it's shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. So on this segment, we will rate guys shooting their shot in your DMs, or vice versa, girls shooting their shot in your DMs. So I'm going to read a few of what I had. 1 second. So let's see. All right. This is a guy's first message to a girl. If we are together and when death takes my hand, when it's time, I promise to hold your hand with the other and promise you to find you in every lifetime just to be with you. God has said he will send me an angel, so may I carry you in every lifetime.
It sounded like he was under the influence.
What? Uh, what would you rate that, Joey? Soft too.
I give it a two. Yeah, I give it a two too.
I feel like
I give it a two.
sending that as a first message is crazy.
Yeah,
You don't think that's crazy?
yeah. Would you rate it?
A zero.
I
I
give it. I give it a two because it was an attempt. It was an attempt. It was
and
an
then
attempt. Yeah.
thank you,
I
Jess.
give it. I'm with you, nasty. I'm with you, nasty. I give it a two.
You know what vibes I'm getting from that? Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, when you get
Um,
try to kill somebody.
um, on a first message,
I don't know. He was probably
we gotta
watching.
dial it back a little. We gotta dial it back. That's too much.
Jessica says zero. Jessica says zero.
Yeah, because from a girl's point of view, you know, that's too much. All right, I got another. You look lonely in your picture. I can change that.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That
You
was
think
good.
it's all
I
right?
get I get I get that a five. I get that a five.
A five?
Yeah, because you gotta see because the guy wants to take a picture with he wants to take a picture with the girl with the person. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, I want to be in your life. You know what I mean? So you don't have to be alone in that picture no more.
Yeah. All right, chat. What we rating that? Nasty says first message got to be funny. Zeros, laughter. A three.
A three. She's going up. It's getting warmer. It's getting warmer for Jessica.
All right, all right, all right. I got another. Let's see. Um. Okay. That shooter missing Trump made me realize that I don't want to miss my shot with you.
Oh. Oh. Ah.
I was looking for my laughter button.
Yeah, that's funny.
It made me laugh.
Yeah, it was funny. That was funny.
Made that's a
Now
seven.
she said seven. Seven.
It was a. I could say it was a solid seven. It made me laugh.
Yeah,
That's
I give it
-100.
negative 100. Jessica's a Trump fan. A Trump supporter. That's why.
Yeah.
I give him a zero. I give him a zero because I love Trump too.
You gave him a zero.
Yeah, because I'm a Trump. I love Trump.
We gotta,
He's talking crap about my boy.
we gotta keep the politics out of it.
Yeah. But
You know,
he said this, he brought him up though.
I thought it was funny. If
Yeah, it's funny. It was real. It was real funny. It was real funny.
you got a solid 7. You got a solid 7.
Yeah, it
All
was
right,
real funny.
last one I got. Guy says, just being respectful goes a long way, and being funny must just like I hate. How are you?
I couldn't hear that. He was crack. He was cracking.
So he just said he likes to just be respectful and funny. It goes a long way.
That was cute.
I guess. Listen, we're not gonna ever talk about who be in my DM. Sis,
I get weirdo.
sis, weirdos is not the word. Wait till next. Wait until next Friday. Tune in. I got some
Tune
good
in.
ones coming, and let's rate them.
Let's
But
go.
wow. So I know that we were a little behind with tech, but we're here till 9. If you enjoyed what you heard, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Go follow me on Instagram and my TikTok. I got more confessions coming. I got more shoot your shots ratings coming, and any
Nice.
topics that you would like to cover. I also got more guests coming on, sharing their life. And make sure to tune in because you're going to learn more about me, things that I don't normally share if you want to know the tea. So, any last comments that you want to say, Joey?
Nah, if you down with the program, if you down to saving people's lives, helping people out, helping the sick and weak, uh, tune in with me at Joey Bags and Recovery on TikTok. And with that being said, I appreciate you trying to let me be on here. Thank you guys for the comments and the questions. I love you guys. Stay safe and stay blessed. And remember to pray. Love you.
Yes, thank you so much, Joey, for even tuning in. Go follow all his social medias. And of course, thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Love to see you next week. And also, that was nice. Joey getting some nice messages. Um, Also, if you'd like to know more on what I cover, you can follow our TV podcast on Thursdays, 8 p.m. or 8:30 ish. We go on, and I'm so excited for this new journey. So thank you for sharing my first time. This is,
Nice.
and I will
Congrats.
see you all next week on Call with China Doll. Don't want to miss it. Bye.
Bye.